the full trailer for the Batman. And man, let me tell you. What's going on, world? This is Grandmaster FAQs, and this is another Partynerdz exclusive. Let's take it back to a chain of events that basically happened. So, of course, we didn't get any San Diego Comic-Con this year, but prior to that knowledge, we also knew that DC had pulled out, not unexpectedly, but kind of expectantly, because they were working on things as far as having their own, not necessarily con themselves, but it basically brought us to the point of why we're here today, and that's pretty much this DC FANDOM virtual con that basically, it pretty much blew your minds. First off, you got the second trailer for Wonder Woman 1984. We got a further glimpse into the main antagonist, Cheetah, and Barbara Minerva, and we also got like a little small glimpse of Maxwell Lord. Steve, as we know, has returned from the dead. God only knows how that's happened, but to see Cheetah as an equally matched antagonist to Wonder Woman,
get used to it.
It's pretty much all on its own. And then later on in the day, we got a full-on Justice League Snyder cut trailer, all on the brother himself, Darkseid.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord.
A straight up Zack Snyder motion cap Darkseid, full in garb, and basically in the heart and glimpse of Apocalypse, which looked dope as shit. It was something that basically should have happened from jump, but unfortunately we didn't get that cut because WB wanted to basically play politics.
Ain't I your stinker?
To be honest, that Justice League trailer just looked beyond dope. We got a couple video games. The Gotham Knights video game that's going to come out with the so-called death of Batman and all four of his Robins. Well, I can't even say four of his Robins because Batgirl is actually in the fold. Jason Todd, you have Nightwing, you have Damian Wayne. Sucks for Tim Drake because he's not even included in this shit, but basically Gotham Knights is going to be a resounding kind of like comparison into the Avengers game. But not only did DC do that as far as video games are concerned, it's basically Suicide Squad killed the Justice League with an evil Superman.
No.
That's going to be taken in a video game, an evil Superman in a video game with the protagonist being the Suicide Squad. How can you not feel how dope this shit is? Then we got the reveal of the Suicide Squad, the cinematic movie. We got the entire roster with Javelin, Polka Dot Man, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, King Shark. Man, this shit is already looking fly on paper. It's looking fly on paper. But later on in the day, you got the full trailer for the Batman.
Please do not rise for your blind eye.
And man, let me tell you, you really don't know who the main villain is going to be. You got the glimpses of Batman, you got the glimpses of Catwoman basically in this movie, but from what you see, you automatically have all these theories in your head. Now note, if you go back to some of our further videos, we thought that the Long Halloween was going to get brought to basically cinematic feature because of how many villains were going to be in this movie. Because you're going to have the Penguin, you're going to have Catwoman, you're going to have the Riddler. Who knows? Who knows exactly like who else is even into play? You have Carmine Falcone. So if you looked at the trailer closely, there was like blood drawn out, and the word was lies. But behind there was newspapers, and it said King Don, or the Don of the city. Now that could be referring to two things. It could be Don Carmine Falcone, or Don Salvatore Marlino, who basically are the two crime families within Gotham City, the two Italian crime families that are within Gotham City. Now, could that one sinister being, whoever that was, kill one of the organized crime family's leader, therefore causing panic and hysteria in the city? Not too sure there, because as Commissioner Gordon is arriving into the building, and of course reading the letter that was addressed to the Batman, the first glimpse of the card is an owl from your secret friend. Now, if anybody knows, the whole basically symbolism between owls and Gotham City is the Court of Owls, basically the secret society, criminal organization. It could be the Calendar Killer, it could be the Riddler, I'm sorry, the Holiday Killer, it could be the Riddler. It could be like somewhat of a nuanced fashion of how they're bringing the Riddler to a head, of how he can introduce himself into this type of universe. Or are they introducing the Holiday Killer? You know, as far as like the Long Halloween is concerned, and basically Batman goes into full crime noir and detective mode, where he basically is interviewing every single villain that he knows of Gotham City in order to find out exactly who he's dealing with. Fight choreography was played out in that trailer, but the aggression, because we all make our jokes that Batman is a little too motherfucking aggressive and relentless when it comes to battling somebody that he wants to get information from. To the point where he pretty much puts him in a coma. DC ain't fucking playing. I mean, yeah, it's not a connected universe. They've tried to connect the universe. They tried to end it with the Justice League, or rather so, begin it with the Justice League. But unfortunately, that really wasn't the key that they were hoping for. So why not dive into their multiverse? Why not dive into their extensive storylines that they pull from most of their comics and just come up with exactly what they needed? And it would come out to be something dope. And I feel like this Batman and Ben Affleck's Batman can coexist in the same fucking universe.
Part of this too. How am I part of it? You'll see.
But the piece de resistance to this entire thing, and me, my inner child, actually like came out to watch this segment. But Static Shock is in development. Dennis Cohen's and Dwayne McDuffie basically putting together a Static Shock either movie, animated movie, live action movie, and comic book series, all returning to DC Comics. So that means basically if Milestone is back with DC, you get Icon, Hardware, Static Shock, the Blood Syndicate. Oh my god, it was too much of a day. And pretty much you were like, okay, if there was a day two, what could they possibly give me? But they pretty much gave me everything. But let me know what you guys think. Feel free to hit me up, like, comment, and subscribe to us at the Partynerdz YouTube page. Hit me up, Grandmaster FAQs on IG or Twitter. Hit up the Partynerdz on IG. And stay tuned for more developments, because DC is doing the damn thing. Partynerdz go.
Partynerdz, 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 Partynerdz.